After, is it a lifelong career, lifelong passion for you? Because you see, what you said then was that you only came into politics in 2007. So is it something that you're just doing for a few years, and then do you have ambitions to move on to...
So I've always been political, but not party political, I would say. I always cared deeply about a number of issues. In fact, recycling was the one that first, at school, really got me engaged. So I think I'm always going to be political in some sense, and I always, campaign on certain issues. So, since being active in the Green Party from 2002-2003, that's really been a focus for me. I don't know what that future holds. I'm really focused on the job of leading the council. It's a big job. It's an organisation delivering 800 services, 8,000 staff, £750 million budget. So I'm totally focused on that, and we'll see what 2015 brings. But you never know what the future brings. You never know.
I mean, are you hoping to maybe go on to be an MP, or will you reach a point where you say that's it to politics, time to move on?
I don't know. I mean, I've got no ambitions, hand on heart, to be an MP. But I'm never going to say never, because if you'd asked me this 10 years ago, I'd have said I've got no ambitions to be a councillor. So I really don't know. I really enjoy this job. I think that I have good skills and experiences to bring to it, and we'll see what the future brings. But politics is a harsh mistress, and in this country with first past the post, you never know what the future brings.
But do you have any interests outside politics?
Oh, many, yeah. They range from, I love Japanese cooking. I'm really interested in all things Japanese cuisine. I love writing. I like various types of fiction. I'm a bit of a linguist. I enjoy travelling. I've got family spread a bit all over the world, being half French-Canadian, married to a Pole. So, I've got lots of other interests. Technology is a huge interest to me, and that's my professional background. So I've got no shortage of interests. I'm not a sort of career politician who's been, trying to climb the ladder all along. It's not something that, if you'd asked me 10 years ago, I wouldn't have plotted this out for you.
What happens, so, in Regency, with both yourself and your wife are the local councillors?
That's right.
But with all your things that take up your time, how do you find time to get round all the constituents? Do you have time for it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most residents' meetings are in the evening, actually, Regency Ward is a very small ward, so that we're not. There are some wards where you could go to a residents' meeting every night of the week. We're fortunately it's not quite that heavy, so I am able to balance it with my ward colleague and wife, we do I think a good job in representing all the businesses and residents here. It's a very diverse ward, and we're in it right now. So yeah.
So your voters can get, or your residents can get a hold of you.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think some enjoy knowing the fact that I'm the leader of the council and take advantage of that influence I'm able to bring to some issues they care about greatly, and I'm very happy to do that.
Because I actually live in Queen's Park myself.
Right, yeah.
We don't find the local councillors or any political party particularly visible there, because it used to be a safe Labour seat.
Yeah.
Until the Greens took over.
3 or 7. Yeah.
Took over. But no, we've never really seen our councillors. I'm sure they're there, but they're very difficult to find.
Well, I know in Queen's Park they go to a huge number of residents' meetings, and they also run ward surgeries most weeks. So, but Queen's Park is one of those particularly diverse wards where there are so many residents' meetings. I know that you couldn't physically get to all of them unless there were sort of 5 or 6 councillors. So, but it's a challenge. Being a councillor is, I personally feel in England is undervalued. It is a huge role, particularly in a city like this. The scale of the council and the number of people we have to represent. So, I like to benchmark us against Barcelona, Sydney, Toronto, Vancouver, places like that. Have a look at their city councils' work and the way their councils are resourced. It's very, very different.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your time.